shares the same lineage of Acharya Lakshmana Sharma ji, who is popularly known as the father of nature cure in India. His father, Professor Ganesh Sharma ji, also used to teach this knowledge of nature to thousands and thousands of students. And this family has been recognized by, I can say, internationally and locally here in India also. Very recently, Guruji has been conferred with Mahatma Gandhi International Award in November 2024 in a ceremony held in New Delhi.
Whenever you think that the focus is on what is different amongst in your home so I'm just sitting there to
everyone, please put your microphone on mute. Someone, yes. Guruji also has a doctorate in national natural hygiene. So he has held several key positions in many international and national organizations and has been doing this service. He's providing his service to one and all, be it patients or learners. So he has conducted several sessions, theory classes, practicals, I don't know, training. There is no count of it, and courses are there. With he actually is a founder member of International Institute of Mahayoga and Natural Hygiene. In short, we call it IMANAH. Now, IMANAH, along with International Hindi University, we have come up with lot of courses. Those who are interested in learning and certifications, etc., we definitely have some information for you, which we'll be sharing at the end. Yeah,
yeah,
sir, please. Yeah, sir, please be on mute. We have already started the session. Okay, so without spending a lot of time, I welcome our other panel members. My co-panelists are one. Okay, so our co-panelist is Miss Meenal Jaisswal. She is a holistic immunity coach and has been serving many patients across the globe. She is a prolific, good speaker and author also. Also, I also invite our another co-panelist, Ms. Vandana Ahuja, who is a NHS, National Natural Health Science Practitioner, certified by IMANAH. And she is a coach also in many camps that we'll be talking about later. Over to you, Ms. Meenal and Ms. Vandana.
Thank you so much, Sandeep ji. Welcome, Guruji. Such an honor to have you here. And thank you, everyone who has taken out their time to come here. Thank you, everyone who has given their questions, such wonderful questions we have got. And so I'm giving you a heads up right now that because we have got so many questions and it's such a big opportunity, so we won't let it go and we'll ask Guruji as many questions as possible and get his wisdom and experience and knowledge, maybe a drop of it in today's session. So welcome, Guruji. Thank you so much for honoring our platform. And the first and foremost question that comes, Guruji, is about the difference between naturopathy and natural health science. So what's the difference between the two, if there is at all? Yeah, over to you.
Thank you. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surjakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. I like this forum with question and answers because I don't have to continuously keep talking. Naturopathy, as popularly known, is the same as natural health science with a small difference. When the word pathy refers to symptoms, pathy is a treatment for symptoms. Homeopathy, allopathy, they're all both based on the treating different diseases, treating the symptoms. Whereas natural health science is a science to educate people to improve overall health. That's the only purpose that we should have. We should not try to cure diseases. We should not even identify diseases. We should not even say that they have any entity at all. Disease has no entity except from health. Health is the only reality. Disease is the diminution of health. That's all. When there is a room which is not well lighted, you bring in the light and the darkness vanishes. Darkness is not an entity. Light is an entity. In the same way, health is an entity. Disease is only
Pure
level of health.
passion for research, pure sciences, abstract things.
So naturopathy orients to remove the symptoms of the disease. They study different diseases and they name the diseases exactly like allopathic people, and we don't name diseases. There are no diseases. They are all lower level of health. So in natural health science, it's a science to teach people how to live healthy. Once you know how to live healthy, you are solving all your health problems. Number of questions that are going to follow now, they are related to particular diseases, whereas this common answer is there is no disease apart from health. So once we learn the methods of improving our health through the means of products which out of which our body has been made. यथोत्पत्ति शरीराणां वेदांतेषु प्रतिष्ठितः जीवनो अपि चिकित्सायाम् अनुष्ठानक्रमास्तथा. That means how this body has been made has been explained in the Vedanta. Vedanta is a collection of all the scriptures in India, ancient India, and in which they have described the order of creation. The order of creation says, first and foremost was the sky. In the sky came air, and from air came sunlight, from sunlight came water, from water came earth, and so many other planets on the sky. In the same order of creation, if we follow those, adopt those principles, our health improves. If our health improves, disease goes away. That's the difference between naturopathy and natural health science.
Thanks for answering that question, Guruji. Somebody has asked, is natural health science used only for prevention of diseases, or can it also be helpful for treating chronic, destructive, or degenerative conditions, as well as during emergencies?
Our slogan is, prevention is the only cure. When you get the disease, also use the same steps that you do to prevent disease, and your health comes back. When health comes back, disease vanishes. Okay, next question.
Somebody has said that their son has got hand itching after getting in contact with water, and he has been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Is it something that can be done with natural health science?
Yes, so many people who are suffering from rheumatoid arthritis tried natural health science and they were free from all the problems. How did it happen? They changed their lifestyle. The food that they ate had materials out of which the body can be repaired. Essential elements like vitamins are absent in daily life. We eat only cooked food from morning, afternoon, evening, and all the time. People are eating only cooked food, and that does not have vitamins. And when they go to check their body, they are told that they are lacking these vitamins, and they go buy pills to substitute vitamins. Pills are not even tampered by insects. If you put the few pieces of vitamins on the floor, no ants will come to it. Whereas if you put fruits or vegetables, some insects will come and eat it. So they have life. Vitamins, pills don't have life. So whatever be the problem, rheumatoid arthritis is a problem of some nutritional deficiency that can be completed by subjecting yourself to natural lifestyle, where you have to expose your body to sunlight. And there are techniques now developed where we can concentrate the sunlight and do it in a revolution. We call it solar revolutions, and by which sunlight will go deep into the body and help the body to absorb sunlight and create vitamin D. New cells will be generated. The fluid material in the joints, they will change their chemistry and it will become flexible. Next question.
Thank you, Guruji, for such a wonderful answer. And the next question is natural health science used only for prevention of diseases, or can it be helpful for chronic, destructive, or degenerative conditions? This we did, right? Sorry.
We already asked
Yeah,
this.
we already did that. I'm sorry for that. Can autoimmune disorders be reversed? That's the question, Guruji.
Yeah. Immunity to disease. Immunity means unattachment that protect the body from disease. That's not our principle. In our principle, disease is our friend. Disease is an expression of life to say that it is trying to bring us back to healthy state of life. We don't allow the disease to come. We keep on putting medicine to suppress the disease. It will show up in different fashion. And the effect of medicines that go into the body also bring new diseases. From one disease to 10 diseases we grow. And that's a disease towards the disease word process. Whereas natural health science shows us how to be free from even any disease, and how you can be free from all the time. How do we learn about natural health science? We are arranging for camps where people can come and stay there and live the lifestyle, and they will see, oh, it's such an easy thing, enjoyable thing, and everybody can adopt it in their house. It's very important that you bring the lady of the house into the camp. And when the lady of the house learns, or in some cases, of course, it's a man who cooks, then bring that man there so that he can prepare food in the manner that we guide them, and everything will change.
Thank you, Guruji. The next question is related to our IBS. How do we cure IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, with which it seems they get diarrhea using nature cure? It gets worse with raw food. What to eat if having
we'll keep moving between.
Eat raw vegetables with weak digestion, having IBS? What do you recommend, Guruji?
Initially, they have to be introduced to short fasts. If they fast up to, say, noon time, they don't take anything. They do the sun bath, they do the tona, everything, different hydrotherapy and solar therapy. By the time they get really hungry, then you give them juices of vegetables. Juices will not irritate the bowels. It's alkaline. All the problem has come because of lack of alkaline material. Hyperacidity has made holes in the system, and small holes will be painful, and all the wounds can be healed with alkaline fluids. Like juices of some vegetables can be given, diluted, and they can sip it slowly. They have to process every part of the food in the mouth. If they process it and then send it in the optimum temperature, adequate time, and increase the surface area, everything will be provided and digestion will happen very well. And when it is digested, it is converted into body material, body parts, and all the repair that is needed in the body will be completed. Call Santosh and tell him I am busy. I am in the meeting.
Right. So a lot of people have posted these questions about IBS. The maximum number of questions that we received were related to irritable bowel syndrome. So
Yeah.
thanks for that lovely reply, Guruji. And I'm sure if people know how to do this systematically and are taught in the camps, they will be able to improve their health in a much better way. The next question is from somebody who has got chronic gas problem and pains due to the gas. And he says that there's not good blood circulation and there is pain in the shoulder and upper back. Can something be done about it?
Everything can be done about it because gas forms more if you have foods which should not be combined, like raw vegetables and with cooked food. If you eat, it will produce too much gas. You eat a separate meal of raw vegetables, you eat a separate meal of fruits, and then you eat separate meal of cooked food. Then it will not give the problem. And most importantly, don't eat without hunger. When you have hunger, don't gulp the food fast. Process it in the mouth as long as possible. There are inspectors in the mouth, more than 200, 300 inspectors. They want to examine every particle of the food. If you chew your food thoroughly, the
जनरली तो बता
optimum
देते लेकिन तो
temperature,
हम लोग को सीखने की भी जरूरत नहीं है
adequate
मतलब
time,
मजे आते हैं हाँ करेक्ट
and improved what do you call it, surface area. All this will be created by chewing the food thoroughly, and then there will be digestion, there will be no gas. Everything will be corrected. Eating habits are bad. That's why we are getting so many gas problems. Next.
Meenal, would you want to take the next one?
Yeah. So again, it's related to gas, Guruji. Chronic gas problem and pains due to gas and not good blood circulation and pain in shoulder and upper back.
We are done with this one.
We are done with
Yeah.
this. Constipation and acid reflux. How to get rid of constipation and acid reflux?
The acid reflux is just a name. I think somebody has to mute their.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing that, Guruji. Yeah. We would request everyone to please mute themselves because all the while I'm just muting people. And it's disturbing us. Please have little empathy for others who are attending this sincerely. Thank you. It's a request. Ensure that you are on mute. Thank you. Sorry, Guruji.
The wrong combination of food also brings the same problem. If you know to separate different meals and different sessions, then you will not have this problem. Next is the chewing problem. People don't chew their food thoroughly, and all the complications happens because you didn't chew the food. Food is first processed in the mouth. If you allow enough time for the process of the food in the mouth, you will not have any complication. Many complications are removed by allowing more time in the mouth. The optimum temperature, adequate time, and increase the surface area. These are three requisites for digestion. And all this will be taught in the camps, and we make you practice it when we eat, prepare the food, when we eat the food along with everybody. We give the guidelines and everybody follows it because that's an atmosphere where everybody is supporting this healthy lifestyle. And within a week, you will see, oh my God, all my diseases vanished. Many people have said that. Or some people which is continuing for a little more, they will already have learnt the ways to deal with it. So all the questions will be answered perfectly well, practically, when they come to the camp. The camp is going to come very soon, and they will let you know where it is and when it is. Let's go to the next question, Vandana.
So somebody wants to know what can be done with respect to Pitta dosh related issues like indigestion, slow bowel movement, and piles. He wants to know how can I get rid of it?
You can get rid of it by improving your eating habits. If you don't have exercise in your life, there will be so many problems. You must have ample exercise, adequate rest after the exercise. And then you must have positive food. What are the positive foods that we should know? We will learn in detail in the camps. Eat positive foods means one meal separately of fruits and one meal separately of vegetable salad. You can mix the vegetables, but don't mix the fruits. When you take fruits, take one kind of fruits. When you take vegetables, you can mix them and to a suitable mixture. And that's how we can improve. Don't call me now, I'm in the meeting. So that's how we deal with all the problems. If you have ample exercise, then adequate rest, then the positive food will be taught to you what are the different positive foods in the camp. And then you know you should have positive thoughts. Everything should not be taken it as a worry. What can I do for this? What can I do for that? For everything, there is only one disease. We have 5 unities. All diseases are one. All cause for all diseases are one. Cure for all diseases is one. Food and medicine is one. Health and disease is one. How can health and disease be one? Disease is just a lower level of health. That's all. Improve your health and disease goes away. Darkness and light, when you bring in light, darkness goes away. Exactly in the same way, if you improve your health by all these means, your disease will go away. Most important part of the health improvement process is to have an occupation, no matter what your age is, what your financial status is, no matter where you live. An occupation is necessary at every age. Every person, maybe a housewife, maybe a child, maybe an elderly person, doesn't matter. You must have an occupation that will combine your skill and passion to help others. That occupation should be designed to help others, either with knowledge or with entertainment or with physical help or financial help. You should be able to start an occupation like that. And if you do that, you got it. Let's go to the next question.
Superb, Guruji. That was really good piece of advice from your side. So somebody says that what should be included in diet if one wants to recover naturally after a fracture in the back for a 70-plus-year-old? Should cooked food be stopped completely?
No, I won't say that, but a sun exposure is very, very important, followed with hydrotherapy, like you can put a clay pack or something for 45 minutes and remove it. You can apply it 2 or 3 times in the day and don't disturb that position too much. If it is a minor crack, it will get filled in 15 days. There will be no problem. Age 70 is not the question. How strictly a person can follow the instruction is very, very important. Don't mix foods. Have a separate meal of salad, separate meal of one kind of fruits. Have a separate meal of cooked food. In the cooked food, don't cook the salt. Add the salt after cooking. Don't add turmeric at all. Turmeric is not going to help you to heal. Turmeric is not food. It will delay digestion and it will not let you heal. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji, for such insightful answers. The next question is how natural science can help a person diagnosed with cancer. Even in the chat window, a lot of questions are coming for cancer. So please spend some more time. A lot of people who are suffering from cancer or their loved ones are different stages. So please explain this properly. Yeah.
Cancer is just a fear that people have got into. If you don't check your body, you will have no fear. Even if you have some symptoms, some swelling in the body, it's a swelling. Don't call it cancer. Cancer, according to the world expert, is that cancer is the safest of all diseases until tampered. Don't tamper it. It can be cured. Within a month or two, it's gone. What is the cancer answer? Cancer answer is not to treat it as cancer. Just treat it as a part of body, just like a swelling, and it will go away. If you follow the healthy diets and follow the certain therapies that we will suggest, and then it's gone. In a few months, it's gone. If you already gone and tampered it, if you found out it is cancer, biopsy, and don't go to do some more therapies like that. No more chemotherapy. Come back to nature and you will be cured. There were people who had already done biopsy and they found out it's cancer of the third stage, fourth stage. Doesn't matter what the stage is. Follow this lifestyle, all the stages will be deducted and you will come back to complete health. Very popular people also had cancer. I can't give the name because it's not nice to say it in the public, but they are willing to come and talk to people and we can arrange such meetings in the camps. Next question.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Guruji, for taking out time for taking away the fear of cancer. I think it's the fear of cancer that's the biggest one. The next question is, can NHS reverse heart conditions and diseases like BP, cholesterol, blockages in arteries, etc.? Also, why so many young people are dying suddenly of heart attacks nowadays?
Yeah, because young people are used to ready-made foods and they don't depend upon natural foods at all. Lifestyle has changed so much that we find big crowds in restaurants and other places outside. They don't eat in the house. Even housewives nowadays, they don't eat. They all plan to go out and eat. Every party, every birthday, every occasion, party in the hotel or restaurant. Such habits of eating out is bad. The food from outside is not natural. They use so many artificial materials in the food and food stays. You take chocolates, you take toffee, you take coffee, you don't take all kinds of things. They are not foods. In any part of chocolate, any part of coffee, any part of tea, show me if there is food. I'll give you a coffee powder for breakfast. Will you eat it? Ah, it's horrible. Can you swallow some tea leaves? None. Who can eat that? Like that, we'll know that they are not food. Whatever, eat it alone or leave it alone. If you can't eat it alone, leave it alone. All the ingredients of a particular food should be put in line. Turmeric, oh, this is a great healer. Put it separately. आज breakfast आपको healthy powder है, खाइए. Nobody will eat it. Turmeric powder as breakfast. Oh, are you crazy? I can't eat that. So why do you want to say, put it that it's a great medicine, it's a great food? No, it's not. If it is a food, eat it alone. If you can't eat it alone, leave it alone. Whatever ingredients goes into your food should be eaten alone. If it is not capable of being eaten alone, leave it alone. Okay.
So thanks, Guruji, for that insight. The next one is, what do you think about being on a fruitarian only diet? Does it help in reversing diseases?
For some days, it will be wonderful. If you are on fruitarian diet, all the diseases will go down and you will feel wonderful. But if you continue on fruitarian diet for some more time, then you will know there is body needs something else. Then the body will start crying and you will feel the pain. I thought fruitarian diet is great. Fruit is ready-made material. You don't even have to digest. But the most important thing that people forget is that body is divided into alkalis and acids. Our entire body needs only 20% of acid and 80% of alkaline foods. And if you check the food that we eat from morning to night, there is no alkaline food at all. And that's why the body suffers with so many diseases. Stop all the acid foods. Give importance to alkaline foods. Within a week, you will see all the changes and you will feel very healthy. What are the alkaline foods? Only vegetables. Acid food comes from, even fruits are either highly acidic or low acid. But they are all acid. That's why be careful not to give out vegetables. Vegetables are very important in our food daily program.
Thank you for that clarification, Guruji. The next question is about whether natural health science can help to cure depression and anxiety related conditions.
Oh, I'm depressed. What is depression after all? Not understanding that there are opportunities in life. When people criticize my niece, I'm talking about some years back, and when my niece came to meet me after 20 years and she thanked me, she calls me Periappa as an uncle, and she said, "Thank you for having helped me. I am very successful in life, and 3 times I got the best teacher award." And in the childhood, she reminded of an occasion when she was protesting that she will not go to the school. She doesn't want to go to school. And her mother said, "If I tell your father, he will beat you up. Tell my father to take this knife, come and kill me. I'm not going to the school." Why don't you want to go to school? People are teasing me. They are putting me down. I can't take it. So I signed my sister-in-law to go away. I will handle it. So I came down and I talked to her, Sita. She looked at me. Did you know that you're very beautiful? If you don't believe it, go and check it in the mirror. She immediately went to the mirror, wiped her eyes, and looked like this. Then she believed that she is beautiful. Back and nodded her head. I said, "You know it, but there are people who don't know. So forget about them. But if there is anybody in the world who comes and directly attacks you, criticizes you, stop them. Tell them, I thought you were a very good friend. I was respecting you. But you talk like this? That's very bad. Don't you ever do that." Warn them, and you will be shocked, amazed that you told them that something. They are nothing before you. You are a great person. Always before going to school, read these 2 lines. I am a good girl. Nobody in the whole world can put me down. Read these 2 sentences and then go to school. Try to help everybody. Try to say hello to everybody. And if there is some person is crying, go and hug them, talk to them, and show your love to everybody. And within a month, she said she did that and she didn't need the paper to read again. She got all the confidence. And within a month, she got more friends than anybody else in the school. And she went on progressing. All the teachers loved her. And even those girls who were teasing her came to her and said, "Sita, I'm sorry. Can I be your friend?" "Yeah, you are my friend," patted and walked away. That's the confidence each person can. Depression, nothing at all. We are creating it ourselves. Why depression? In our life, peace can be gotten by meditation. When we don't talk about anything and we just meditate on ourselves, and you are able to overcome all the problems. Come to the camp, we'll do meditation together and have healthy food, listen to the lectures. It is not just a camp where you eat and go away. This is a camp where health education is done from morning till evening. Every step of the way we tell you how to do it. And you will all go as a health educator. You will be educating others. So come to the camp and they will tell you when the camp is, where it is.
Meenal, would you like to share details of the upcoming camps in the various cities?
Sure, I can do that. Give me a moment. Let me ask 2 questions and then I'll do that. Is that okay, Vandana ji?
Now, how can you do that?
Yeah, sure. So, how to cure lung fibrosis, ILD, interstitial lung disease naturally and be rid of artificial oxygen support? It seems somebody is on the oxygen support. How we can guide them, Guruji?
Oxygen is a matter of fear. When the fear is instilled in you, then you seek for oxygen and you are not able to breathe properly. First of all, if you take away the fear and then face the life, then you will get all the oxygen that you need. Initially, if you want help with the oxygen cylinder, use it by all means, but prepare yourself to face life without it. That you can do by starting regular running exercise. I can't run, I can't breathe. That's the situation in which many people are. So we start walking and 4 steps you run. And again you start walking. Immediately you now run 6 steps. Like that, if you keep on trying, you will be able to run all the 15 minutes and come back. By that time, your breathing will be so big, so better. And nobody can put you down. Breathing problem is closely associated with depression. Your self-esteem, you are putting down yourself. Many people may be rich, maybe a bigger body, stronger body, or more beautiful, all kinds of things. But nobody is more beautiful than yourself. That's what you have to understand. Mahatma Gandhi was not a handsome hero, but he became the hero of everybody in the world. And because he was simple and he was outgoing, talking to people, loving everybody. That person who loves everybody will be loved by everybody. Nisha?
Sure. So we will be presenting the list of camps which are going to be held. The first camp will be held in Bangalore from 20th of January. Meenal, would you like to open the camp flyer for Bangalore camp?
Yeah, so this is the, can you see the Bangalore camp flyer?
No, we cannot.
No, okay, it's showing me it's sharing. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll just do it again. Okay, can you see this? I think you are seeing the folder, not the.
Yes, in the folder.
Yes, got it. Okay. Yes, now I think you should be able to. Can you see it?
Yes.
Awesome.
So if anybody wants to join the Bangalore camp, they may just click a picture or take a screenshot quickly. The contact is not visible.
Okay, if you are not on the group, Sampada series, you can join the group. Sandeep ji, please post the link so that we will keep on posting over these camp details in the group as well. So it's all visible. Otherwise, what else can we do is I'll just rattle down the number quickly. 98452 98746. This is the contact number of Bangalore camp contact person. 98452 98746. Okay. And then is the Shilim, then is the Telangana camp near Hyderabad, which is between 2nd to 8th of Feb. And numbers are 9573669086. It's really small for me as well. So I think I'll post them in the group. Vandana, we will do that.
Yes, we will be sharing the flyers of all these camps on the Swasthya Sampada group,
Yeah.
from where most people have joined. But nevertheless, you can otherwise also message me. I will share my contact details in case you want details about any camp. I will share.
Yeah. And the third upcoming camp near Shilim, near Lonavala, between 17th to 23rd of February. And the contact person is, this is the Vandana's number, 9322 132648. And Sandeepji, please post the group's link in case people are not there, they can join it. And we would share all these details of all the upcoming camps and everything there in the group. Yeah.
After the Lonavala camp, we also have the Nasik camp being organized in Nasik. And post Nasik, there will be camp in Delhi. So if you're interested to join any of the camps, you can just message me on WhatsApp. I have posted my number on the chat in Zoom. Now we go ahead with our questions.
Right. Guruji, can we start with the question answer again?
Guruji, you are on mute.
Yeah, we can't hear you somehow, though you are not on mute.
Okay.
Awesome. So Guruji, the next question is about how can we have natural healing for asthma, obesity, and eczema?
There was a laborer who was working in Delhi cloth mills. Too much dust, cloth dust would go, and he was not able to breathe. 2 steps he cannot walk from the door to my office. He was struggling for breathing. And he used to have an inhaler which helped him to open up the nose for a little while. I told him when he comes to the treatment, he should not use all those inhalers. He will be healed without it. He was totally upset. He said, "No, I can't come here." He just went back. And he came back. He thought over it and he came back the next day. I said, for 5 days, there will be no relief. Whenever there is a struggle, I will help you to breathe. I will help you with some therapies. Every day, first day, it was just a massage and some music, meditation music was played and he was made to sleep. Second day, it was a little more violent attack. He was given hot and cold fermentation and then he was able to sleep. Third day, it was even more serious. Then he was given a hot immersion bath and then cold shower after that. And then he was able to sleep. Like that, every day at different times, he would get crisis and we were managing. After the 5th day, he did not get any crisis and he went on healing. He went for walks to begin with, and then within 15 days, he started running like a horse and no breathing problem. He was so happy. We told him to stay on for 2 weeks more, and he stayed, and he got completely free from all that problem. Asthma is not something invading from outside. It is something which you are creating by too many things: lack of confidence, another lack of exercise, and lack of sunlight, and lack of alkaline foods. Mucus is a combination of acid plus salt or acid plus sugar. We keep on generating more mucus, and the kind of mucus that we generate is thick. It's not mobile, fluent. It's not moving in the body. That will create breathing problem. Another feature added to the breathing problem is lack of self-confidence. If a person does not have confidence in himself, he is looking at others as luckier person, he himself unlucky, then you will get all the breathing problem. Raise up and be confident. I am good. I am not bad. I can face everything. Do exercise every day. Come back and relax. Eat raw vegetables and increase the alkalinity in the body. Expose your body to sunlight and then take cold shower. These are all habits which we have to develop. And then we don't have any problem.
Thank you about that inspiring story for asthma. Guruji, I am an example because I had
Yeah.
asthma in the childhood until I met you. And after following this natural health science lifestyle, I have reversed my condition and it has benefited me. And I can now climb mountains where I couldn't even run for a few seconds.
Wow.
So yes, it does help.
So Vandana ji alive is an alive example of asthma and obesity. I'm a live example of obesity and eczema. So I think the person who has asked this question has got two live examples in front of them. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
I know,
Eczema of the
Vandana
lungs,
ji, I know.
eczema of the
She
lungs or asthma
will
of the
run
skin
like
is the same.
Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself.
So somebody is trying to ask.
So
Yes.
we will take the questions later. We cannot allow right now. We just have to finish the questions first. We will open the door for questions later on. Yeah. So right now, please do not unmute yourself. Thank you.
So the next question is, somebody is asking why I am not disease-free even though I follow Ayurvedic Panchakarma treatments and medicines. How to follow natural health science when the world is full of synthetic chemical pollutants all around me?
Does Ayurvedic treatment save you from synthetic things? Whatever problem you get from following Ayurveda treatment, you should ask an Ayurveda doctor to heal. Our system is totally different from Ayurveda. We don't have any medicines. Medicine is the sin of meddling with nature. So let us not meddle. Let's follow the natural law. Let us eat the vegetables. Let us eat the fruits. Let us do ample exercise. Let's be friends with everybody. Let's not think the world is full of bad people. Such thoughts also create such problems. Anytime you are following Ayurveda treatment, it deals with kapha, pitta, vata. And they diagnose every patient as either kapha patient or a pitta patient or vata patient. And they ask you to take things which produces vata or pitta or kapha. All these three things are essentials in our body. Then they go to a deeper diagnosis. They call one person kapha pitta, another says pitta vata, and then vata pitta. What am I doing? Following the same pattern as allopathic. This is this, this is that, this is so many complications. We don't want this. Simplification is the essence of universality. It is applicable to one and all. Natural health science is devoid of all the medicines. We don't have any medicines. We have only healthy lifestyle. What can go go wrong in this? Understanding what is healthy lifestyle. That's where the problem comes. Some people eat salad is good. They are eating salads in the night and they get so many problems. I says eat the salad in the daytime. It needs more time to digest. Cooked food doesn't need as much time to digest as raw vegetables. So don't eat raw vegetables in the night. So many people think that they know everything. They do small things wrong and they get into big problems. Understand and join a camp, understand the whole science, pass an examination in the end of the camp and get a certificate as a student of Introduction of Natural Health Science. And when you cross that, you will be entitled to attend online courses up to doctorate level taught in the International Hindu University, which we are teaching, and you can join those classes and become one of the natural hygienists very soon. You can even become a health coach in getting once you get a diploma, you are a health coach, and then once you get a degree, you are a assistant in a hospital, nature cure hospital. Like that, so many qualifications are there. Research work is needed, so all of you should join this camp and become part of our big movement worldwide, and you should be able to spread it on your own. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. The next one is there is a parent who wants to know. He has two kids. He or she has two kids. One is an 8-year-old girl, and the other one is a 1-year-old. And the parent says, my daughter is short in height, so if I don't give her milk, will she be small? Actually, I'm very confused if dairy increases height. Please throw some light on this. Without milk and paneer, will she gain enough height or it depends on the genes? Also, my 1-year-old baby has full body eczema and I don't know what he is allergic to. He got 6 months vaccinations, but once I gained knowledge about vaccines, that vaccines are not good, I didn't give him 1-year vaccinations and I stopped immediately. He eats fruits, veggies, millets, quinoa, lentils, and also breast milk. And we give whole wheat rotis with bran, nuts, and seeds. Please tell me, what can I change? It's a very big question.
There was a boy from the Hare Krishnas. He was in the school, and they brought this boy to me to consult me. He was very short compared to all of the students. They were taller than him. So I gave them a plan. According to the plan, on the last day of the vacation, before the vacation starts, first day of the vacation, they took the boy to a zoo. The whole day he was playing, but not eating anything, just drinking water. In the end, when they came, before they come out of the zoo, the mother was hiding before a palm tree. She can't hide behind a palm tree. She is very easily seen, but she is posing as if she is hiding and munching something. The boy said, "Oh, you are eating something." No, I'm not eating. She tries to hide it, and she's running from one tree to another, and he is chasing. And then finally she gives the packet to her husband. He says, "I don't have anything." Then he chases his father. And after some time, father loses to him, and he finds a packet of baby carrots. He grabs it. "Hey, don't eat it, don't eat it. You don't like it. I like it." He ate the whole packet. Whole day he didn't eat anything. He was hungry. Baby carrots were sweet. And then they went to the car. In the car, they found another packet. And he found it and he ate that also. And now they are not going to their old house. They went to a farmhouse. In the farmhouse, the father is searching all the drawers, refrigerator and all that. And the boy is asking, "What are you searching?" "I'm searching for chips. Nothing is available." The boy also starts searching. There is no chips, nothing. no junk food. There's only vegetables and fruits. 2 months they had to eat only health foods. 1 meal of cooked food, also healthy, and 2 meals of other health foods. That is like 1 full meal of fruits, 1 meal of raw vegetables. He tuned himself that way. No junk food for 2 months of vacation. Then when he went back to his apartment, there was no junk food there also, and he didn't ask for any. He was comfortable to going to school. I met them after 6 years, and he was so tall, taller than me. The boy who was not growing. So there, everything can be done like that. But only thing is, we don't know what's health food. Milk totally gone from their life. That boy never took milk after that. No milk, no candy, nothing at all. We think this is good, that is good. No, it's not good. Milk is not our food.
Thank you.
Okay.
Somebody has asked that I have been off meds since a long time, want to just learn a little more of how I can help others around me with this knowledge.
By telling them the benefits of following your lifestyle, and ask them to come to our lectures, our classes. Learn how to give lectures, and you start giving lectures in public places, different groups. We have people who call for potluck dinner once a month, twice a month. They call their friends and teach them how to make health foods. And everybody enjoys such meetings. You can also do it.
Thank you for that answer. The next question is, my wife has breathing issues specifically during the rainy season. This year she is having homeopathy treatment. Is there any cure in nature health science?
Definitely. If you follow this science, don't take any medicines of any sort. Only then it will help. What we do is to improve healthy lifestyle. When you improve healthy lifestyle, all the health problems go away. We give the body what it needs, not medicines. Okay?
Guruji, somebody wants to know how can we treat vitiligo through nature cure?
There is no name of disease in our culture. All diseases are one. They are all lowered level of health. If you take step by step, all the steps that has to be done to improve your health, you will see there is no such disease. They are just names and scaring you because it's not in English. It's some Latin and Greek name. Oh, it's some dangerous disease. There is no such thing at all. When cancer itself, I'm saying, is the easiest thing to cure, what about this? Nothing. There is nothing.
Someone wants to know what to eat and what are the key points to reduce weight and be disease free, considering you don't have time for workouts, walks, meal preparations. In today's world, women have to take care of house, maids, jobs, kids, and everything.
Somebody says, I don't have time to die. मरने का भी फुर्सत नहीं है, ऐसे बोलते हैं. So who can help you? You have a busy man finds time for everything that he needs to do. A lazy man will not find time to even for the important thing to do. You have to be busy. I have done this, next I have to do this, I have to do this. Be busy and you will be enjoying your life. If you have spare time, your mind wanders. Satan finds some mischief for idle hands to do, idle minds to do. So don't allow the Satan to come and interfere in your life. Be very busy. And if you are busy, everybody respects you. And you command respect from everybody. There's nothing that you cannot do. Exercise is very necessary. How to do the exercise? See, along with your work, that we will teach you.
Thank you, Guruji. One of the questions that has come is educate us about natural health science, the accountability part, how we can adapt to NHS, and out of the overflow through our lives, share and bring others into NHS for themselves, whilst we continue our journey. Maybe how we can implement natural health science in our lives, that's their question.
First and foremost thing is learn about it. It's not just one word. I may give you 5 sentences, but unless you try it, unless you join us and learn it along with everybody else, then you will not be having any doubt, because all the doubts will be cleared directly, personally in the camp. So in the camp, that all that we do is we set a routine for the whole day. You will not be let alone any time. Throughout the journey, you will be with us. Somebody or the other will be interacting with you, and you will not have time to think, oh, what can I do now? There is no such thing. You will ask, come on, let's do this, let's do this. When we all do it together, it's fun.
Yes.
After that, you continue the same lifestyle. And if we can't, I'll organize for some more meetups. And you will find in the camps also, there are people who like to come and continue the mission. There are people in Bangalore, there are people in Bombay, there are people in Pune, and they're all practicing there because they attended a camp, they want to continue, they got together, and they have got groups. WhatsApp group are there for every city, and they're all meeting and talking and making dishes together and keeping their life up.
Right.
You can do it.
Right. That's so true. We are following it. And the first thing you got to do is attend the camp for sure. The next question is, Guruji, I have mostly one vegan meal and rest fruits or salads. Why I have fart issues? There are some Hindi words here. जब भी cooked food खाता हूँ, stomach heaviness रहता है. Yes, गैस का इश्यू क्यों बनता है? फ्रूट्स पर कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, पर फुल डे फ्रूट्स पर रहना भी नहीं होता. कभी कभी बैड स्मेल भी आती है गैस में. So basically they are asking, they have a flatulence issue.
Whenever you eat food, different and the same meal don't have fruits and vegetables, fruits and cooked meal, vegetable and cooked meal. Those are the wrong combinations which generate gas. And if you learn that you have to have one separate meal of fruits, one kind of fruits, and then you have to have separate meal of raw vegetable salad, and don't mix any fruits, don't make any cooked foods along with it. And then have separate cooked meal in which you don't cook a salt. You add the salt only after cooking. Don't add turmeric at all. And then you will find life is wonderful, beautiful. Even the cooked meal will get digested in an hour and a half. You start eating your dinner early in the evening, like 6 o'clock. And by 7:30, you're digested your food and you can go to bed. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So learn all the techniques and you will see life is so nice.
So the next question is, I have mostly one vegan meal and rest fruits or salads. Okay, we are done with this question. The next one is, due to chest congestion, hear whistle-like sound coming from nose at night time. What can be done about it?
What is coming from nose?
Whistle-like sound while sleeping at night due to chest congestion.
Wow, you are able to breathe through, whistle through your nose. All that is happening because of stuffed nose. Do some running every morning and eat more vegetables. And there will be no blockage in the nose. It's simple because you are not doing any running. Oh, I can't run. Some people say that. Start walking and start brisk walking, and in between start running for 4 steps and then again walk. There was a lady who was walking with a stick very slowly, And I told her to give me the stick. You see that stone there, about 20 feet away? I said, run up to that now. She ran and she came back crying. You made me run in last 10 years, I didn't run. Not because she was not able to run, because she was able to run. She never knew that. We all have to keep trying. When we keep trying, we are able to do many things that we thought we cannot do.
Very true, Guruji. In fact, our capacity to run really goes high after attending the camp. Recently, I
Then
was with
there will
Guruji
be
for
no
10
wheezing
days.
nose. Nose will be so clear after running.
Right,
Make it regular practice.
absolutely. So, the next question is by someone who says how to start for any treatment. Should we go for any test or directly?
When you test your body, don't check your body is our slogan. Check your habits. Don't check your body. Check your habits. Don't check your body. Check your habits. That's what we keep on telling people. And again and again, diagnosis. What? To say what? The effect of disease. We don't want that. Find out the cause of the disease. Remove the cause. And then the effect goes away. Remember our slogan. Don't check your body. Check your habits.
Yes, Guruji, don't check your body, check your habits. So important is that slogan. Thanks for that gentle reminder. Another question is again about cancer. We have few questions in the chat window as well. They have asked, what is the cause of cancer? Why is it more prevalent these days? Is there a cure for stage 4 small cell lung cancer? If yes, can you elaborate what can be done to cure this type of cancer?
Cancer, as I said earlier, is the easiest thing to cure unless you have tampered it. You found out that you have cancer by doing biopsy. Once you do biopsy, you have opened the door for the life prisoners. They will escape and go and settle down in other areas. But luckily for us, if you don't go for chemotherapy, the chances of getting better is much more. And when you do the nature cure, all that we do is don't eat any more food which has got carcinogenic cells in it. Carcinogenic means not soluble in bodily fluids. What are that material? Fried foods, when we roasted foods, when the nuts or other oil things make food black or like carbon. It will not be dissolved in the bodily fluids. So they will all go and distribute themselves along with they will write on the blood cells and go to different places and find a place which is not used, like the breast of a woman or a uterus or some other place which is not being used. There they will form a colony. And all the carcinogenic cells will come and form a colony. A tumor will be there. Cancer in the uterus or cancer in the breast, cancer in different parts of the body, which is not being used. So if you keep using all the parts of the body, there will be no problem. But let it form its colony and don't open it. Change your food lifestyle and it will get out. There was a woman who followed this healthy lifestyle and that tumor in her breast became bigger and bigger and shiny. And one day after 3 months, it burst open. Pus started coming. The day it was coming, then she did not eat any food, fasted for 3 days. And again the cancer cell closed itself and it did not come out for a few days. And again it came. In installment, she finished all the expulsion of cancer cells in 21 days. And then she didn't have cancer for the rest of the life. All that we know is to follow the right path. Then body will do its healing. Life is a better doctor than any other doctor. It knows what it's doing.
Oh. Yeah, many a times we just forget that our body is the best doctor and we interfere in the process of healing. Thank you, Guruji, for that answer. The next question is, I'm having hypothyroidism. Weight is my major concern and issue. I suffer from fibromyalgia as well, migraine. I take homeopathy medicine for fibromyalgia and allopathic for thyroid. Can I be cured of these problems? My headaches are severe. I cannot explain, and it lasts for a week sometimes. No medicine seems to work on my headaches. Please help me. I'm a vegetarian, but I do not eat vegetables that are not allowed in thyroid, and berries and some citrus fruits because they are certainly trigger my headache. Thank you so much for reading my query. Yes, Guruji.
All the thyroid is inflammation of the thyroid glands, okay? Don't eat food. If you say you can't eat vegetables, you can't cure it. How to eat vegetables, so that's what you have to learn. You have to stop all the medicines, allopathic for this, homeopathy for this. Somebody leave all the pathies and depend upon Venkatachalapathy, and they will say, Govinda, Govinda, all the things will go away. Follow the healthy lifestyle and don't depend upon any drugs, whether it is homeopathy or allopathy. You should have sympathy with yourself, and then you will be able to cure yourself. And for that, you must have trust. Vishwasa Shastra Siddhante, Bharanyasa Paratmani, Vairahitya Mitetat, Trayam Manasa Beshajam. Treatment begins from the mind. Educate your mind. In what? In the truths. Believe in the truths given in the Shastras. विश्वास शास्त्र सिद्धांत है. शास्त्रों में जो सिद्धांत दिया है उस पर विश्वास करिए. भरन्यास परात्मनि, have implicit faith in God, and bhairahitya, don't entertain any fear. Follow the right path and you will succeed. You will be the winner, not loser. Don't lose yourself to disease. Win yourself. Win all the disease by your improving health. That's all. Simple techniques will be helping you in a great measure. Come to the camp, learn all the techniques. When you are alone doing something, there will be so many interference. In the camp, you will have complete that atmosphere like that, and you will be able to follow it easily. Once you've made it your habit, you can go home and practice it continuously.
So, Guruji, somebody wants to know how to practically include sun bath in an urban, fast-paced life.
Wear light clothing, expose your body to sunlight through the light that's coming in the window. It doesn't have to be morning time. It cannot be evening time. It can't be afternoon time. There is no such thing. Sunlight anytime is good.
Okay.
Madhanikam, we are taught to look at the sun in the afternoon. They say, oh, it's so bright. So look at it for some time, and your capacity to look at it will increase. And once you do increase that, the photosensitive cells in the eyes will be rejuvenated, and you will be able to see much better. All the blindness will go away. Not only blindness, your internal knowledge will be sparkling. You will come out with so many thoughts. And you combine it with pranayama. And after that, you do pranayama, where you hold the breath after exhaling. All the new cells which are stored with information, they'll open up, and information which you never knew will come out. A person came to know that his grandfather lent some money to somebody and he didn't return it, and he was waiting to give it to you. Go to this place, find his house and all that. He got all the information. He went to that house and that person was waiting. Oh my God, you people moved. I didn't know where you were. I wanted to return this money to your grandfather. Where is he? He is no more. But how did you know? he came in the dream and told me, unbelievable things happen. There were situations when people asked me questions about science, medical science, about which I didn't know anything. But within that duration, I asked him to come to the stage and I breathed out and held the breath. Mind opened up and opened up the questions that I should ask. With the second question, he was bowled out. An experienced doctor. He said, you are telling people wrong information. You are saying bacteria, germs don't cause disease. We have proved that malaria germs cause malaria, diphtheria germs cause diphtheria, cholera germs cause the cholera. We have proved it in the laboratory so many times, and you are telling misleading people like this. I said, oh, thank you for telling us. We will not say it anymore, but please answer my two questions. I didn't know what questions to ask. The first question I asked with a silly question. So I said, if there is a cause and an effect, is it necessary that the effect should come first or cause should become first? Which it should come? What are you asking silly questions for? Cause means it has to come there first and the effect has to come next. Oh, thank you, everybody. Did you listen to the doctor? He said the cause has got to be there first and the effect later. Then I immediately bulb blew and I knew the next question to ask. I was delaying because I didn't know what next to ask. I got the question. Now I asked him, in every case of cholera, every case of malaria, every case of diphtheria, every case of all those blessed diseases which were supposed to be caused by germs, is there a stage when the cause of the disease is present in a mild degree, but the germs are not present? Yeah, that's called the stage of predisposition. Oh, I got up. And I told people, doctor has confirmed. When I turned back, the doctor has gone. He's not there. He took the flyer, put it in the pocket, went away. He attended the course. And on the day of the declaration, he came and spoke in the mic. I will challenge Arun Sharma, Dr. Arun Sharma like this, but I was made to understand that medical science is totally wrong about germs causing disease. That is not true at all. Germs are the effect of disease, not the cause of disease. Even an experienced doctor admitted this in public. So let us all brush up our memories and tell people this is the truth. Although they are cheating the whole world with vaccines and other things, we have to stand up and tell. There is an Awaken India movement which is doing an excellent job in educating people about not vaccinating. There are so many movements like that. We should also start our activity in that direction.
Very true, Guruji. Such movements have really helped us in remaining unvaccinated because they have got a team of doctors and legal experts. At the time of lockdowns, when people were being forced, they really helped a lot of people. Agreed.
We
So moving on.
conducted 2 COVID camps, and all the people who came there were freed from COVID without any vaccination. There were people who were vaccinated and died within 1 month. 6 of my relatives who got double vaccination and died within 1 month. My cousin sister was taken for cremation and they saw hundreds in each pile, hundreds of dead bodies, they were burning together. So many people died with double vaccination. When we see all these horrible things, still we don't open our eyes, it's your fate. May God bless you.
Okay, so moving on to the next question, number 30. Somebody needs to know how to balance 3 doshas naturally.
Go to your restaurant, ask for this masala dosa and this other dosas. Have your fill. 3 dosas, okay. This is doshas. They're all good things for us. Kapha, Pitta, Vata. They're all essentials in our body. They're not doshas. If something is going up, another thing is down, you don't eat that food, you don't this, no such thing at all. Nobody should stop eating raw vegetables. Against all the teachings of Ayurveda, they say don't eat raw vegetables, it's bad. They have been taught wrongly. There are stories which explain that in detail. And I will not waste time to explain all the story here, but it's very clear that you don't have to look at your body with any doshas. They're not doshas, they are plus points in our life. Let us eat healthy, let's do plenty of exercise, let's have an occupation that combines your skill and passion to help others. Engage your life in an activity that helps others. Then you have no disease. Disease goes away on its own. That is the nature of disease. Disease comes there for a purpose. And when that purpose is fulfilled, people go away. There was a famous painter from the Hare Krishna. She was our patient and she was following everything very strictly, but she was not progressing as much as other patients were. And I told her that she has not fulfilled the fifth requirement. What was the fifth? An occupation to combine your skill and passion in order to help others. She says, I'm already painting, that's my passion. I'm painting for Hare Krishna. But you have to paint for yourself. You have to have an occupation of yourself, not for the Hare Krishna. They ask you to paint a picture, you picture and give. She didn't agree for some time. And after some time, she understood the whole thing. And she got a letter from her guru saying that she should do a comic book on Krishna series. She started that. Within a week, she became well. When the project is there, everything becomes well. Because you have a purpose in life. Without a purpose in life, most of us, we are wandering and entertaining sickness. If you have something to look forward, and you will not be sick at all. Every one of us, oh, why should I do any housework occupation? I am a housewife. I have more responsibility than others. I do housework and that's all. I need spare time to watch my TV series, all that. That's what people think life is all about. Watching TV series, you're wasting your time. You should start the series. Seriously, come on. Everybody has got to have an occupation. No matter what your age is, you can still start. I can give you stories and stories of people who became successful when they started their occupation in the 59th year. Yehudi Menuhin, the greatest violinist in the world, started when he was 59. And by 63, he became world famous. Same with Somerset Maugham and so many other leaders. Leo Tolstoy, they started their occupation very late in life, but they became world famous. You must have an occupation no matter what. Think about it and you will solve your problem. Kapha, Pitta, Vata, don't worry at all. They're all essential and balance it with lifestyle.
Okay. Meenal, you are on mute.
Got it. Thank you, Guruji, on that clarification on Kapha with Vata Pitta that we needed. This question is from someone about diabetes and CKD, fifth stage. Is there any cure for the same?
In Pune, we have a group of people who conduct camps regularly. And this Anand Kelkar had a camp for diabetes. About 69 people joined and he told them all, your money is here, you can take it back because we don't know what is diabetes. We hold a diabetes camp and we are not going to treat you for diabetes. We are going to improve your health. But before doing it, just see this album. In that album was a report of so many people giving letters that they got cured of their diabetes. And when they saw it, they didn't take their money back. All the 69 people attended the camp and they got free from their diabetes. Die a bit is diabetes. You are dying with fear. It's not the diabetes, but it is the fear of diabetes which make you die. All that we have to do is don't eat white sugar. Avoid white sugar. Eat plenty of fruits, one kind of fruit at a time. People say, don't eat fruits. No, that's not true. Fruits are the best sugar source. We need sugar for our body, every day's existence. So sugar should come from one kind of fruit at one time. Don't mix the fruits. So if you follow that principle, you will very soon get over all the problems. And then vegetables are very, very essential. There are so many such rules. So diabetes is not something we have to work on. We have to work on overall health. There was a patient who came to our camp and he said, at least I have to take these pills. I said, no pills. Absolutely not. Oh, I'll get very high sugar. I said, don't check your body. Just don't eat any pill. I didn't allow him to take any pills. And he waited for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. And nothing happening in his body. He's feeling fine. Then he was bold. And then all the other 4 days, he didn't take any pills. And then when he went back, he never took any diabetic pills for 15 years. And he's still very hale and hearty. You don't have to cure diabetes. You have to cure your confusion about diabetes.
Guruji, now that you have answered the question about diabetes, I would like to ask, how about diabetes type 1? Somebody had
Even those people can get cured, but only the fear of the parents, they stop them from trying it. There were 2 boys who came to Delhi camp. They were both having diabetes 1. Throughout the camp, they did not have to take anything. They were running and doing everything. On the day of fasting, he was so scared. Oh, I can't fast. I'm not allowed to fast. That's what he was thinking. But we engaged him into playing. Hide and seek, chasing, one-leg race, all kinds of things. Activities were filled and he didn't feel any pain. In the end of the day, his sugar was checked. Everything was normal. And he continued that lifestyle and they never took any pills.
Wonderful, Guruji. And what
people have to have belief, but you don't go on, now I'm all right. Don't go on eating white sugar and mithai, ye khao, wo khao. No. Life discipline has to be maintained.
Sure. And Guruji, what about the second part, which is the chronic kidney disease 5th stage? Is there any hope and cure for this?
There was a boy who came with a whole body this big. Nephrosis it's called. Inflammation of the nephrons in the kidney. His kidney was not working properly, not removing toxins, and the body blew up. 21 days, 9 tonas a day, 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 3 in the evening. He was taking sun bath, he was taking spinal bath, and his food was only tender coconut water. 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner was coconut water. And for 21 days, there was no change. His body remained big. But on the 22nd day, he called out. It's not coming out, he cried. And his father and I went there. A long worm was hanging from his rectum. His father pulled it slightly. 1.5 feet of worm came out. We thought now that the worm has come out, he will get well. For first 7 days, he was passing motion, even though he was not eating anything. Thick waste came out for 7 days. After that, it was only water. 22nd day, the worm came out. We thought he's going to be all right now, but he didn't reduce any weight. 24th day, he called out again. Then we went and saw so many small pieces in the feces. Each piece had so many small worms. Oh my God, they were waiting all this time to come out. And when they came out, that's it. He reduced his weight so fast, and the skin also shrunk, and he didn't have any loose skin, and he was running like a deer. He could not walk properly. It's magic. So many times we have seen. We don't care about what disease they are coming from. They say nephrosis, they say this problem, that problem. We treat them all in the same way. Some more strictly, some lightly. Oh, there are cases and cases which we can keep on describing. Psoriasis, head to foot, lung problem, not able to breathe at all that problems get solved. When they come, come with so many problems. When they go, they forget that they had so much problem.
Yeah.
Such healthy state, they go back.
Yeah. We have witnessed that in our camps and personally experienced it too. Thank you, Guruji. And the next question is from a parent, it seems, how to heal toddlers with frequent cold and cough.
I couldn't hear the whole question.
Guruji, the question is from a parent, how to heal toddlers with frequent cold and cough.
Colon?
Cold and cough.
Cold and cough.
Right.
Stop milk.
Stop milk.
If you don't give milk, it's not going to be problem. Then you give fruits and you give vegetables, grated or anyhow, alkaline juices. That will remove all the mucus that is in there in the body, and he will be able to breathe very well. Cold and cough will be gone in 1 week.
Sir, Guruji, just continuing in this, like in our country, milk is revered as most important food for the child. Even adults enjoy dairy.
Revere the milk and give it to the calf.
Give it to the calf.
Cow's calf.
Calf.
The milk is great. Give it, take it.
Right.
Give it to the calf. And you yourself don't take it. If you respect Gau Mata so much, give her the freedom to feed her own child. You don't take it, grab it, and what is the respect? You're not respecting it. You give her the freedom to feed its own baby. You don't take it. That's the way we should respect Gau Mata. Not by grabbing the milk and you're not.
And feel.
Absolutely. So, Guruji, the next question is, I would like to know how will I be able to manage my weight with raw diet, as I am underweight or just about the right weight, 49 kgs.
So many people simultaneously. There was a woman who came to increase weight. There was a woman who came to reduce weight. We gave the same diet to them, and this person who wanted to increase weight, she got upset. She said, I came to increase weight, you are giving me this weight diet? I said, wait and see. Like that, a girl came, her wedding was supposed to be the person who came to see her. She said, oh, she's too thin, I don't want to marry her. She was so upset, crying and crying. She came to the camp, I gave her lean diet, and she was reducing her weight even further. Her father said, what are you doing? I said, wait and watch. She went for running. She went around a pond, 1 mile circumference. Usually she used to go 1 round. Now she went on increasing to 3 rounds. And after a certain stage, with the same diet, she started increasing 1/2 pound weight. Then we gave her more nourishing food like milk, badam milk and bananas and things like that. For 1 week, she increased 2 pounds, and I sent her home to follow the same thing. And they invited us to their house for dinner. Oh my God, I saw a beautiful angel coming there with fruits and all that. She became a beautiful angel with needed puffed cheeks and beautiful body. ऐश्वर्या राव क्या चीज है उसके सामने? Like that she became. And the same boy who rejected her was behind her for 2 months. Please, please, please forgive me. I want to marry you. I don't want to marry you. Get out of here. Don't come in front of me. She scolded him, but he pursued and he married her. So everything can be done. Lean people can also grow weight. You should not think of increasing weight. You should think of improving health. You should be able to digest everything that you eat. You should be able to eliminate waste from the body. That is health. Then your needed weight will come to the body.
That was an excellent story about somebody who wanted to increase weight and somebody who wanted to decrease weight with the similar kind of a diet.
Exactly.
The next question is why there is heel pain in early morning, pain in the heels during walking first few steps in the morning, and how to cure it.
Don't walk with your heels, run on your toes. If you keep doing that, after some time, you will not feel the pain. And circulation is improved. Take raw vegetable salad every day, and the chemistry of the heel will be changed. You will have a new heel, healthier heel. When you run, don't run on your heels, run on your toes.
Thank you, Guruji.
Welcome.
The next question is how to reduce your chance of stroke and how to maintain your kidneys due to diabetes.
They are both actually the same question, meaning for the purpose of the both will be solved with only one thing, that is to improve their health. Stroke comes because of the blockage in the nerves. Some people get so often and they get even shaking and their blood doesn't reach their head. So they get all kinds of attacks. We give a diet in which these obstructions are dissolved and there is no more shake. In the beginning of the treatment, there will be more shakes because it's opening up and body wants to hurry up and open it up, there will be shakes. So that the blood will cross that obstruction and go. In a little while, if you continue the same treatment, no more completely
Trying
go.
to light my eyes. I'm still gonna keep going because I know it's straight and clear. Why am I gonna start going? Oh,
ਚੱਲ ਜਾ ਹੁਣ ਸਕੂਲੇ ਜਾ ਕੋਈ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੰਨਣਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਗੱਲ
I ਬੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਮੰਨ ਲੈਣਾ.
Please mute yourself. Okay.
Sorry, Guruji, for that. Yeah, you were talking about the blood flow and obstruction.
Yeah, there will be no more problems once you take this diet.
Got it, Guruji. Is there a solution for acidity, hair fall, and receding gums?
What syndrome?
Receding gums.
Receding gums.
Hair
Okay.
fall and receding gums, yeah.
They're all the same problem. Lower level of health. If you improve your health level, then the gums will also be good. Hair fall will also be stopped.
Okay, and then the next question is any cure or remedy for PCOD or fibroids or uterine cyst and other such female health issues with natural health signs? Or should we go ahead with surgery for removal of uterus?
No, don't do that. No surgery needed. All the obstructions will be removed and your PCOD will also be gone. Some people get it very young age. The girls also get it very young age. They don't get menstruation, and that problem can be easily solved by eating more vegetables and taking up running. Some people need internal vaginal massage, and that can also be introduced, and then that all the problems will go away. some douche is used, and we send water through the vagina and then clean it up. So many simple techniques are available, but we can't explain everything in the discussion here.
Got it, Guruji. Yeah. Vandana. Thanks.
Yes, so the next one is, how do we check if cancer has got cured without doing CT or PET scan or undergoing any radiations? Is CRP, ESR blood test sufficient? And
There was a boy who had cancer in the thymus, in the brain. And all the hospitals refused to operate on him because it's in the brain. They didn't want to do it. Until finally one hospital in Chennai, Apollo Hospital, they agreed to do it if they give 5 lakhs. The people collected money and went and deposited 5 lakhs, and they started the surgery. And halfway they said, oh no, it's becoming dangerous. They stopped the surgery, but they didn't return for any part of that money. They said, no, we cannot do more. The boy it will be dangerous. They took him back, but he had more fits and he became very lethargic, and he didn't know. He was very active boy, smart boy. He couldn't do anything in life. Then they came and asked me to treat. I said, no, I'm not treating such cases. I don't want to get into trouble. They begged me and begged, and the father cried, fell at my feet. He said, please help. So I couldn't take it anymore. I started the treatment, and within 1 month, he started singing, dancing, writing stories, doing his homework, and eating properly. And then in the meanwhile, I had to go to a camp and come back. In the meanwhile, the grandfather decided to check it out. I told them not to take X-rays in that stage. And because the grandfather wanted to, we want to see if there is any improvement or not. We have to check. They said, the doctor said, no, don't check up. Oh, ऐसे बोलते हैं, लेकिन हमें पता नहीं कि whether it's doing good or not. You see from his action that it has done him good. What do you want to check? But because they insisted, they went and did X-ray and started bleeding through the mouth. Nose से bleeding आ गया. वहाँ से X-rays it cannot take. It's a subtle. It has come to a subtle state with our treatment. It is doing self-healing. But this X-ray spoiled the whole thing, and he didn't survive even 1 week. Although I put another man in his care when I was not there. But he said I couldn't do anything. He was bleeding so much and he died. So don't do X-rays, don't do checkup in such cases. So many areas you don't want to know if your cancer is cured. If you're doing all right, go ahead. If you have sufficiently done for 2-3 years, then if you're so curious, you can go and check.
Yeah. The radiation of PET scan.
Yeah, spoil it again.
Yeah. Right. So the next question is the significance of fireless or uncooked plant-based vegan diet for physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health and disease reversal. What's your views on that, Guruji?
When you read that question, one thing comes to my mind, that our physical, mental, and spiritual health is one. There are so many unities, but this part is very, very important. They don't have any method separately for spiritual health, separate for mental health, separate for physical health. They are all one. So whatever we do for spiritual health will all at the same time improve physical and mental health. So our approach is one. The results are so many.
Got it. And what's your views about the uncooked food, the fireless food, taking it for all the meals?
That is the fire.
That is the fire. Yes, lot of fire I'm trying to hold here.
When our meal is actually, we are made to eat only raw foods. But when we go that strict, the story of another person from Andhra Pradesh comes to my mind. He was having a number of sicknesses, heart problem, kidney problem, all kinds of problems. And he went to Vijayawada, and they taught him how to be on raw foods, only fruits and vegetables, raw vegetables. That's all he was supposed to eat. And he followed that for 1 month in that place, and he became free from all his disease. He came back home and was proudly saying, I am now free and I should not eat any cooked food. And he told everybody in the house to follow that. Nobody said, no, we don't want to do that. We will take only cooked food. So they didn't change, and he went to his room. There he used to eat raw vegetables. And he went so crazy about raw vegetables. He was eating all kinds of aloo and this and that, mooli, potatoes, everything raw he used to eat. That is too much, taking it too far. And one day some relatives had come and he met them. And they said, oh, you cured all your diseases. Yes, you should not eat any cooked food. And he was preaching to them also. I see. And after some time they said, we are going to make some mirchi bhaji. Mirchi bhaji is a green chili bhaji.
Yeah, pakoda.
So he was so angry, he went to his room. After some time, they also had good bhajis, and they said, we are going to leave them in the bus stop. They have gone. Everybody was gone, but he was angry. Why are they making this kind of thing? He came into the kitchen, angrily opened the pot. There was so many mirchi bhajis. It used to be his favorite food. Unnecessarily making bridgeable. He took one and had a bite. Horrible things they are doing. He's going on scolding and eating 1, 2, 3, and he ate 7 of them. And he got all burning sensation, had giddiness, fell down, hit the head on the parapet wall, counter wall, and he fell down with bleeding. And before they came, he died. Don't go to any extremes. Raw foods are very good, but you don't start eating garlic and potatoes and everything raw. That's not sensible.
Right.
So eat one cooked meal and don't mix it with raw food. Eat one meal of raw vegetable, one meal of fruits, one kind of fruits, and eat one meal of cooked food where you add salt after cooking. Don't add turmeric. Don't fry your food. Things like that.
Right. When they come to camp, they would realize what is conservative cooking and understand how we cook and how we eat and how the food is so delicious. Many of you will be thinking that it's very boring, but it's very delicious. So, yeah. So next question is, Guruji, how somebody can have sustainable weight loss for a pure vegetarian, and they've asked for some tips and tricks.
Sustainable is the word. If you sustain your habits, your result will also be sustained. If your habits are changing, your result will change.
Right. Right.
How to sustain your habits? That's also a simple. Have a chart. Write all the useful things that is to be done. Give yourself a free day. That free day, one meal, you can eat whatever you want, but only condition is you have to chew and chew and chew your food. That way, if you eat that, even the wrong food, it will not do you more harm. And the next day, you will have to fast. That day, eat one wrong meal, and the next day, you fast for the whole day. And if you follow that, that wrong food will be also digested and waste will be eliminated and you will not be in danger. And when you chew your food, you don't want to eat more. You're satisfied with less. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, last couple of questions, I think. The next question is what to do for
Next
COPD,
question.
for COPD patients, those who have chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, especially when they face breathing difficulties. What to do exactly at that moment? I think we have lost Guruji's connection.
Yeah, looks like that. Vandana, so let's take up questions which we can answer. Yeah, let's leave this to for him. But there are other questions in the wait list. Let's try to do that in the meantime. That's like Guruji said earlier. Let's do that. Yeah. So do you
I
want to
will
take?
try to contact Guruji once and see if
In the
he wants
meantime,
to
we
join.
take up the next questions. Is that okay? You in the meantime connect with him
Yeah.
and see whatever we can answer. Okay. So these are additional questions which were not in the part of the main question list. Shall we consume
We
some?
have Guruji back on
Oh,
the Zoom meeting.
awesome.
Yeah, we have Guruji back. So Guruji, the question was about COPD patients. What do we do, especially when they face breathing difficulties?
I couldn't get the question.
What to do for COPD patients, especially COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, especially when they face breathing difficulties?
But whatever be the difficulty, unless you stop all the drugs, cure will not happen. When you stop all the drugs, symptoms will increase. When the symptoms increase, you have to treat them with water, sunlight and water. Hydrotherapy, alternate to hot and cold, will relieve the crisis. Once the crisis is relieved, the patient will be willing to follow further.
Okay.
It's only about the crisis. Treatment for every problem is the same. What is the treatment outline for all the treatment cases? Ample exercise to extend whatever he can do. There was a heart patient who was thinking she got a heart attack, but next day we said we have to do exercise. No, I can't even get up. Okay, start your exercise like this. Breathe in deep and hold the breath. Breathe out and release. That's all. She had to do 21 times and the nurse will mark it. Next time, the exercise has to be increased. Breathe in deep, close your fist, bend your fist, and then straighten it. Like that, ankle was bent, and then next day it was like this. Gradually, she did all kinds of exercise, and then she bent this way, bent forward, and then she was ready to do leg exercise. In 1 week's time, she was ready to walk. She walked 1 mile around a tank, and when the others were completing 3 rounds, she could complete 1 round. But we should not compare it with others. With her own condition, she improved. In 1 month, she got relieved. Her heart problem completely gone. Gradual attention. Exercise has to be increased gradually. Somebody has to record it. She had a graph showing how she was improving. Graph was encouraging her. Visual aids should be there.
Okay. The next one is, if the brain nerves are damaged, can it be cured?
Can that person hear me with the brain damage? All that, anything that is damaged can be repaired. And all that we have to do is follow the same path. There is unity of disease, unity of the cause of disease, unity of treatment of disease. For all diseases, treatment is the same. And we should not forget to keep a record of the improvements. Once you keep the record of the improvement, we know where it is delaying, and we can adopt a certain therapy for overcoming that particular problem. Otherwise, general treatment is good enough for everybody.
Right. So Guruji, what happens in this case is the child gets convulsions or fits because of the brain damage thing. So what can be done during that time, during that crisis time when the child is having?
Note down the duration of the crisis.
Okay.
It will increase in a few days. Let it increase, but your diet is regulated. And after that, it will come down. It increases to be in the beginning, and then it comes down when the obstruction is removed. To remove the obstruction, that is for the blood to go to the brain, you need some material which will dissolve the obstruction. Obstruction is usually cholesterol. Cholesterol can be dissolved by coconut milk, coconut water, things like that. If you have it in diet, that will dissolve the cholesterol obstruction and increase convulsions will be there. You will say, oh, I did nature cure, it increased. No, it's not getting bad. It's getting better. Increased conversion way has been given, and it rushes to the brain. After some time, the conversions will come down, and there will be no conversions after that.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay, so I think, Guruji, there are questions, too many questions. I think it's time to wrap up. The
Yeah.
list of questions is endless. A lot of people have also.
Give them another date.
Sure. Yes, the questions that are remaining, maybe we can take them up on another date, and we will invite everyone on the same date. So it has been a very inspiring session with so many different stories about different health conditions, and your mantra about don't check your body, check your habits is something that we will all go back with this learning. And of course, the raw vegetable salad, which we must include in our everyday routine as one complete meal and not mixing it with cooked food. So
Can you possibly announce a possible date next meeting?
right. So we'll try to do another meeting in couple of weeks' time. It could be next week or could be the week after that.
Next
And-
week, because we cannot delay this.
Okay.
We'll be busy in Bangalore camp and other things, then we can't have it.
Okay. Sure.
Guruji, people from eastern side, West Bengal, Odisha, so
Yeah,
those,
we need.
yeah, so there have been some, yeah, they wanted a session with you, so
Yeah.
most probably we'll get in touch.
Yeah, we can arrange one.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. We will also try to arrange a camp in Kolkata, but that is in planning phase still. So if there's anyone in those areas, they can get in touch.
Jagadish is the one who usually arranges. So get in touch with him.
Yeah, okay.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you for your insights, Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Namaste.
Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Everybody, namaste.
Meenal, you would like to stop the recording?
Yes.